Here we have a 1987 Mercedes-Benz 300 SDL. In my opinion, probably the most original, nicest 300 SDL I've ever seen in my life. I sold this car about 3 years ago to a collector in the Midwest. He had it in his collection for a few years, sold it to another collector. That collector contacted me and asked me if there was any way possible I would assist him with the sale of this car. And as soon as he asked me, my answer was yes. This car has 17,625 miles. It is 100% all original. The paint is all original. The bright work is spectacular. The glass is amazing. I mean, as far as cosmetics, I can't find fault with the car. I mean, it is insanely clean. You may find a very small stone chip. There's one right there. I mean, you basically got to break out the magnifying glass to find flaws in this car cosmetically. Look around, all the bright work is beautiful. The anodized aluminum looks like it's chrome plated. It's just really, really clean. It's really nice. There's no discoloration on any of the anodized aluminum. The wheels are basically perfect. And the tires, I didn't even check the date codes. They look literally like they're brand new. I gotta check the date. All right, we got a 2019 date code on Michelin Defenders. So, yeah, it's 2019. So, I mean, you got 2019 tires on a car that's, in my opinion, as new as you're gonna find. I mean, this is a garage clean. That is the contact cement. There is zero rust on this car, on the body. The floor mats, these are the original OEM floor mats. As you can see, none of that black stuff, that was all removed. Good friend of mine helped me with this car the first time we sold it 3 years ago. Still has all the tools, the original spare. The car was detailed to absolute perfection in 2018. My good friend Christy Costanzo did some detailing work on this car, and if anyone knows Chris, I think his Euro car connection on Bring a Trailer. Anyone who knows him, and when it comes to detailing, he's an animal. If you look, the parcel netting is tight. I mean, it's as tight as it comes. Headliner's perfect. Door jambs are spotless. I mean, you can eat steak off the door jambs. Just a really, really spectacular car. Even the door stripes. I mean, no corrosion whatsoever. Go along the Zebrano wood inlays. You see how nice and tight everything is. This car was never subjected to a prolonged UV exposure. The leather is still butter soft. Really nice. The seats are very firm and supportive. Nothing like that sound. All the glass is original. I mean, this is as good as it gets. Hey Lawrence, I'm going to pop the hood, show the engine bay. Alright, point the first thing out. The car still has the original trap oxidizer. I know we're going to talk about this all week, about why it wasn't removed. The car is original. It still has a trap oxidizer. If you notice, all the decals are still present. If you look at the CAD plating on the engine components, I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. I mean, this car is 1987 all over again, showroom. The The AC in this car is ice cold. You can see the condensation on these lines. If you go deep into the recesses of the engine bay, it's amazing how clean everything is. It's actually a time capsule piece. This was a one-owner car when we purchased it 3 years ago, sold it to the collector. It has the 14 head, it has the trap oxidizer. If you don't like that, find another time capsule that doesn't have those two things. The car's a winner. Probably wondering about how does the car drive. Well, let's take it for a quick spin. All right, here, get the sunroof closing. Sunroof works flawlessly. It's starting to get dark. Get this drive video on quick. Put the lights on. What's nice about this car is all the electronics work exactly as intended. Becker head unit works great. Even the original clock keeps time. That's not always the case. The steering in this car is like new. I mean, it's tight. Very tight. Suspension feels great. As far as like the car cosmetically, listen, it's beyond reproach. My friend Chris and I detailed this car back in 2018. It was collector owned. Since then, we even have some service records from the previous owner, handwritten in a small notebook. When I got the car in, we had all the fluids and filters changed, and when we were doing a brake flush, the master cylinder needed to be changed. So we have a brand new brake master cylinder that was installed this week. Brakes are perfect. My mechanic went through this entire car, and he didn't notice anything unusual with the drive quality or functionality of any of the electronics. So this is a turnkey car. With such low mileage, I mean, is the next owner going to drive it? I don't know. I would. I'll tell you. I mean, this car drives like a brand new car. Smooth shifting transmission. The turbo, you got some get up and go. Round turns. The suspension is really nice and tight. Brakes are excellent on the car. There's no one around, so I'm going to show that. I mean, anyone who follows my auctions knows how much I love 126 cars. I believe they're the best S-Class ever built. To me, this is really the epitome of Mercedes-Benz. You know, you have a turbo diesel, full-size S-Class, incredible comfort, reliability, safety, and spectacular drivability. I mean, these cars really drive well, especially for a car that's 30 years old. Would I drive this car every day? Absolutely. Would love to drive this car every day. Yeah, the shifter link bushings are really nice and tight. I have a feeling we replaced them in 2018 prior to the sale. No loose, sloppy shifting. Transmission, I'm not certain, but I would think we probably serviced this transmission in 2018 prior to the sale. Just a really nice time capsule piece. Steering is so tight. I mean, literally, it's no play whatsoever in the steering wheel. This is one of those cars where, listen, if you're serious about buying this car, come out and see it, and come out and drive it. You're gonna be impressed. You're going to not be disappointed in any way. I'm just gonna really get into it. Now we're gonna show the acceleration. The 350, 300 SDL. Shifts are nice and smooth. Cruise control works perfectly. Just a beautiful running and driving car. This car will be coming up for auction on Bring a Trailer. It's a no reserve auction. We are going to sell this car to the highest bidder after 7 days. I can tell you right now, winning bidder will not be disappointed in their purchase. It's a great car. It's got great history. It was a one-owner car up until our acquisition in 2018. It's been collector-owned since. It's as good as it gets, folks. Best of luck.